All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ghosts of Saltmarsh / Isle of Dread, session 7. Um, today we've got three of us instead of four, or three players instead of four. We've got Aravan, Kane, and Legolas. Axel is MIA today, but he will be being played by the artist formerly known as, or not the artist formerly known as. This is by Greg. But who would like to summarize what we did last time quickly, and then we'll jump right back in because we're fighting. We're literally fighting. Legolas, how about you? Can you let us know? Let the viewers, or the viewer, the viewer, which is us, know what happened.
We were on this ship, and this is the one we boarded, I believe, right?
Yep.
Has no masts, and or the masts are broken. I stayed up top, kind of keep a watch out. The rest of the party went down below in the forecastle. No,
Forecastle?
not the forecastle.
Nope.
Was it the forecastle? No, it was not the forecastle. It was the in the stern of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what that's
Quarter
called.
deck. Quarter deck.
Okay, so they went into the quarter deck and ran into some things. I did not hear what was going on until someone shouted out, and then came down. And I believe Axel was down. Then got him back up with a little healing light, and that's the last thing I remember.
That's correct. And from what you saw, that is also totally correct. You did bring back Axel, who was down. How about Kane? What else did you? What happened to you when you got into the? It was below the quarter deck, but yeah, on the main deck. But yeah, what happened to you? What did you do?
We were attacked by a giant spider, and I don't think we know the name yet, but a spider humanoid thing, and then some swarms of spiders.
Yep.
And Kane turned into a bear and immediately fell down the stairs.
You've fallen down the stairs, and you're still sort of in. You're trapped in. You're not like you're halfway down, halfway up. Yep, that's right. And didn't you cast something as well? Didn't you cast some kind of
I think I cast Entangle.
entangle? Yep, that's still on there. Yep,
Yeah, I think all the creatures are out of it, though, so
yep, and
probably
that's right.
drop them.
That's right. Well, I think you dropped it when you, or didn't you? Yeah, all the creatures are out of it. That's right.
I think I failed a con save. I
Yeah,
think that's what it
that's right.
was.
And how about you, Aravan? What's going on with you?
Well, I was in the same room with Axel and Greg there, and we had an engagement of this swarms of spiders, and a group of them swarmed me.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the process of shooting the large spider to try and turn it away from Axel before it did extra damage, I got swarmed eventually, and then in the process, I decided I'm going to try and separate these different groups so they can't concentrate on us. And I rolled down the stairs trying to kill as many as I can and not be within striking distance of everybody else. So now I'm below the captain's cabin, and I'm going to be dealing with the spiders that are still left around me.
That's right. And it is Legolas's turn. Or I think we ended up with Legolas. Did you go last, or did I have you at the top of the turn order? Um, I can't
I
remember.
don't think you went.
I don't think so either. What I am going to say, I'm going to give this to Aravan. So what you so you fall down the stairs. You did some damage to the spider swarm, but you also see something. So you're in a room. You guys can't, the rest of you guys can't see it, but you can. Um, so what you can see is this is there's a judging from the stove alone, one wall of this room. This was once the galley. Now the area is cluttered with bones and debris. They're badly
Yeah,
damaged.
I'm not seeing anything on the screen. I've got a black screen right
Do you have a
now.
black screen? That's
Yeah, the only thing I
should
see
hit.
is the turn counter.
Okay, It's fine.
Scroll down to the
because
bottom right. It is a pretty big map.
It's bottom left. It should be in the bottom left now, but
Okay, okay, now I see it. I got a problem with this.
tell me if you see. Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. I
got
just
it.
got to get down to it. Okay, here we go. Zooming in. Okay, yeah, I see the stairs. I see where I'm at.
Good.
I see the group of spiders kind of right adjacent
They're
to
right
me.
there. They're still on you. Like you've crushed a number of them, but they're still swarming you, and they're down the stairs. But you can see that again, there's like a damaged mast. It's sheared off the top, but there's still
Okay.
like some of it's crumbling in this room as well. But
Yep.
there's like badly damaged metal knives. There's other cookware from hooks in the ceiling, and as you fall down and you crush some of the spiders, there's a stench of rotting flesh which fills the air. And
Lovely.
there's a stairway that you've just fallen down. Um, Stairway just fallen down, and you can see that there's tiny spiders that sort of crawl over everything. So forget
Yeah.
about they're not swarming you. The swarm's with you, but in the room they're like sort of spiders creeping,
Milling
crawling
around.
everywhere, milling around. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's it's just a quick glance of what you see. What you can see, still in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so going back to Legolas, you're in the thick of things. So you've given Axel a boost. He's up now. And but you see next to you there's Oceanus. There's not next to you is Oceanus. Sorry, Oceanus is next to Axel. You're now in front of this humanoid spider creature that is tough.
This thing?
This thing, yeah. And you see next to that a swarm of spiders and Kane, who's sort of in bear form, flailing around a little bit in the stairwell. What do you want to do?
So I will see. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame,
hmm
which is it's a deck save, and it'll be on the humanoid spider creature thing.
Deck save, okay. It's 14. He fails.
So it's a D8 of radiant damage. 3, not that big of a deal. And that will be my turn, I guess, because I'm not going to move away from it.
Okay. And sort of you're like right in front of him, and you hit him. He's like but doesn't seem to have damaged him very much. He's got a little burn mark in his shoulder. Kane, you're up. Now you see Legolas joining the fray.
It's good to see. So I'm going to drop my bear form. I believe that is a bonus action. Reduce the bonus action. Yes. I'm going to drop my bear form.
Okay.
I'm like halfway down the stairs. Is that right?
You're halfway down the stairs.
You're making a nice blocking for me.
You're actually so it's you're halfway down the stairs. That's right. And yeah, so you're not on top of you're totally blocking everyone right now. And you could hit that humanoid insect thing, and there's also is there another swarm? Hang on.
Yeah, there was another swarm up
Yeah,
there.
there's a couple swarms here.
There's two swarms?
Oh wait, there's hold on 1 second, please. 1 second, please. You had yep. There is a swarm that has just come up. Yeah. So there's a swarm that is like right in front of you. There's a swarm that's now on top of Erevan, and there's another swarm that has sort of come up from below.
Okay, okay. Gotcha. So let's see. I'm gonna back up. If they get an attack of opportunity, that's fine.
They will get an attack of opportunity.
Mm.
They will. They miss.
All right. And I'd like to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh. Okay.
They need to make a Constitution saving throw DC of 14.
Tell me, is it a cone? Is it a cube?
Sorry, it's
Is
a
it
15-foot cube.
cube?
So I was thinking the
15-foot cube, and that will not hit Erevan and his swarm below deck. That'll hit just these
Probably
three.
yeah,
Yep, that'll hit these three. Yep, and then the wall, which is I'm assuming that'll just push against it.
yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, so what do they have to roll?
They need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. And beat a what?
DC 14.
Okay, he makes it. The
It is
humanoid
half
guy
as
makes it.
much.
Uh,
Okay.
Humanoid makes it, but the two swarms do not make it.
All right. The ones that don't make it take 9 thunder damage and are
Thunder damage.
pushed 10 feet away from me. And if they succeed, then they take half the damage.
So 5 if they fail, 10 if they. Sorry, do you say 10?
9. So
Okay,
I don't know if
4. All right,
round up or down.
round down. Oh, sorry, that would be. Okay, and 9 if they fail. There, okay. Yeah, so you've definitely you've thinned out the herd quite a bit, and so this other swarm is now on top of that in the same space. Swarms can go, they can occupy the same space as other creatures. So these insects are now with on top of that humanoid. They're smacked against the wall, and a number of these critters have been squished. So yeah,
I'll move 5 feet back down to try to block off the stairway.
as you do, okay, so that's fine, and you have uh, yeah, you have a little bit of cover from them unless they go into your space. Okay, good. Um, what I'm also going to say now, and I should have said this before. So I should have done another opportunity attack. So that swarm that is now swarming Erevan, you're there as well. So your legs are like down there where the swarm is attacking Erevan. So keep in mind your position where you are. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now.
So do I see his legs standing on the
Yes, you do.
staircase?
Yes, you do.
All right.
And now this guy who was being attacked by Cain and Legolas, he decides to. Now, hang on, I have to roll this. No, sorry. And he fails. Okay, so he looks at you, Legolas, and he tries to take a bite at you. And a 21, I'm assuming, hits.
Yeah.
And so we need to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. You succeed. So you take 7 piercing plus 8 poison damage, 15 total. But you feel like this sort of poison going through your body, but you sort of somehow just shake it off, and you are not poisoned, but you took poison. You're not poisoned, but you took poison damage. All right, so that was their turn. Erewhon, it's now, and he's just fighting in there. He's just trying to take you down. Erevan, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna basically press my body against the wall, trying to smash these things and roll along the wall in this direction, trying to clear those stairs in case they disengage me. They don't go up and go after Kane.
Okay, so you're
So
trying to move.
I'm intentionally trying to crush them with my body along the wall, rolling along.
Yeah. Well, okay, so that's fine. If you move, they're not moving with you though. So if you
Oh,
move,
okay. I thought they were on me.
they
If they're
are.
not on me, then I'll attack them.
They're on your. It's a swarm, right? Then if you move out of the swarm, away from the swarm, they're
Okay.
not gonna, they not don't necessarily follow you, or you don't know.
Okay.
They haven't made their move yet. So
All right. Well, the idea is if they're on me, I'm going to try and
you
get
you
some distance, and I'll start swinging whatever blades I've got on me at the time.
so Jeff, what's gonna happen if you do that? You can fight them. You're in melee range.
Yeah.
If you go out of the 5 foot range though, then they're
Okay.
gonna get an opportunity attack.
All right. We'll
You
stay
can't
right
unless
there.
and you can't really grapple a swarm of.
No, I'm not trying to
Yeah,
grapple them.
no, I know. I was just gonna say, like, how could you move them with you? Something else. I don't know what, but
I
so
thought they were on me and moving with me.
no, no, no.
So that's all.
Sorry. What I meant was the token can actually sit in your. Usually, you have to be in like around you. You
Okay.
can't have the character right on top of you. Swarms can occupy the same space as you in 5e.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
that's what I meant them being on you. So you can go there, no problem. You're still fighting them.
All right. And I will say I'll swing my short sword back and forth, trying to slice through them.
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll.
And get my character back up. Why is this thing getting such grief right now? Okay, come on.
Wow. Okay. So crit. So this is
Right.
okay. So this is what happens. So what you do is instead of using your slashing, you realize that slashing through the swarm isn't having a lot of effect. So you just make that adjustment and you start thumping them with the blade of your short sword. And
The flat of
sorry,
it.
the flat part. So you're boom thumping them, and you just start. They're taking some damage. So 14. That being said, it is still a sword, so it's not having as strong an effect, but um, it was a crit, so that's good. 9 + 5. Uh, okay,
You
so
said
you
my like right by Erevan. Would I be considered within 5 feet of the enemy?
uh,
Sneak attack purposes?
for attack. Hold on one second.
For sneak attack purposes. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I took.
yeah. You're within 5 feet. Yep.
Okay, so
So
how do we
yeah,
want
you'd get an extra sneak attack damage there as well.
to?
Good point for
Okay.
reminding there, Greg.
Yep, I forgot about that. Well, and before he wasn't in that kind of range. So do you want me to just hit that sneak attack
Just
or
hit the sneak
what?
attack button. Yep. That wasn't
There
great,
you
but
go.
it's okay. That's fine. Yeah, you've definitely thinned the herd a bit. These guys are there's a lot less spiders that are there. They're still there, but they're not. They don't seem to be as potent. They're like, hey, something tries to bite me. So I'm not gonna hurt as much now.
Gotcha.
You want to stay there?
Like I said, I'm going to keep moving. Keep moving. If they're coming to me, if I see that they're still trying to swarm me, I'm going to keep moving with them.
Got it. Okay. Now, okay, so Kane, now these guys that are up top here, they see you and they are going to try. These insects are going to try, or these spiders are going to try to attack you. Ooh, and they hit with 20 hits. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
That was a good hit. 20, and it does. Ooh, 10 piercing damage. All these spiders, come on. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Yeah. So yeah, 10 piercing damage. Okay, you now also see your good friend and companion Oceanus. She sort of pats Axel on the back. She says something in Elvish. You can all speak Elvish except for Axel, I think. And
I don't.
oh, you don't speak Elvish? Okay. Legolas, you do though, right? So yeah, you hear Oceanus go, "You're good." It's like gives him a little, pat, like some encouragement, and she just runs past and jumps over here, and she takes her trident out and tries to spear that humanoid type that humanoid spider, and she takes two-handed period. Oh, and she hits. I think I'm pretty sure she hits. There we go. Yep, definitely hits. It does. Yep, that's some pretty nice damage. Okay. And Oceanus is now in the fight. Next is a swarm of spiders right in front of Legolas. So Legolas, this swarm comes over to you, and basically, sort of like all these spiders begin trying to bite at you. But a 9, I'm assuming a 9 misses.
It does.
9 misses. So you still have all these spiders around you, but you're sort of beating them off. Don't take any extra meaning into that. Beating them away. Okay. Greg, also known as Axel, go ahead. Now you're up with 4 hit points. Now I don't know if Dave took if he had everything done properly here, but um, like if he's knocked off his spell slots, I don't think he did any spells. And
Yeah,
I see
he
what
did.
you marked down.
no, he didn't.
He did. He did the scent of evil or whatever it was.
Yeah, he did one. Yeah,
At least once. I know.
did it once. I know he did it once. So I think he's got 3 more. But up to you now.
What would Axel do?
What would Axel do?
If he moves away from the swarm that's in the same one as the Legolas, does he still get an attack of opportunity? Or do they get
He would be subject to an attack of opportunity. Yes.
okay?
Where he is right now, he could attack the swarm. He could also, again, you guys just keep in mind some of the things that you've got, and this is just general knowledge. I don't need to really say this, but keep in mind what your abilities are. Keep in mind what objects you've got. Remember, you got some potions and magic items and things that you could be using.
Yeah,
And for you, Greg, I mean,
drinking a potion of healing. I think
that
that'd be smart.
that might be smart.
He also has lay on hands.
He does have lay
So
on hands.
uh, yeah, I think he's gonna use his lay on hands on himself.
Lay on hands at himself. All right. Sorry, hold on a sec.
Then I'll probably move there.
And so Leon, how much are you adding to his?
15.
Oh wow, good.
Because we
Yeah,
all
because
have
he's got.
two healing potions on us.
That's right.
So
Yep. So you go
gotta make
there, and
yeah.
that was an action, right? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Legolas, you're up. You've now got a bunch of these spiders swarming you, and there's this big hulking guy next to you.
So the big hulking guy, I am going to. Actually, is that Kane right there?
Yep.
Okay, that won't work then.
Kane,
Uh,
you weren't restrained, were you?
I was poisoned, I believe. Was I restrained? No,
Yes, he was.
You
The
were
spiders.
restrained. You were restrained,
the
and
bear
then you
broke
turned into
out.
bay, and your bear and it broke it. That's right.
I think
Okay.
I'm still
Yeah.
poisoned though.
I don't think you have the poison
No?
condition. I think you took poison damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'll let you know if you've been poisoned, if you've had poison damage, or you're actually poisoned, because they're different. Apparently.
and what is this right here?
It's another swarm. Again, that's
Another
it.
straw.
These two swarms that are still in this room, they've both been pushed, thunder waved against the wall. Their numbers are starting to decrease, but they're still a cohesive swarm.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the humanoid
Toll the
thing.
dead.
It's a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay. DC 14 Wisdom save. And if it fails,
If it fails, since it's missing some hit points, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
all right.
And if it succeeds, it takes nothing.
So it failed.
There you
Oh
go.
my god. One necrotic damage.
One
Not being
damage.
very I'm not being very combat effective. Then as my bonus action, I am going to dump a healing, actually 2 healing light die into myself, giving me 8 hit points back.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
There you go. Thank you, Kane. Lathander has no love for creatures of web and shadow. That's what Axelrose shouts after laying on hands. Very nice. That's very Axel. All right, Kane. It's now your turn.
My action, I'm going to disengage.
Mm.
Going to run over here. And bonus action, I'll throw a healing word at. You just healed yourself after. Throw it at Axel.
Healing worded Axel. Okay. Six. There you go. Give him 6 more. Yep, he's getting bumped up. Nice. Okay. Next, Legolas. There is a swarm of spiders still on top of you, and they're begin their attack.
Legolas?
Yeah.
I thought he just went.
No. There's the swarm of spiders on Legolas are going after him.
Oh, gotcha.
And how many? Hang on, this is important. Okay. Doesn't get me anything right now, but bites. Boom. 16.
That it.
You take 7 piercing damage. And the swarm stays on you. Next, this guy over here. He needs to roll this. Okay, so that humanoid spider is like, and it looks at you, Legolas. It's being sort of not attacked by well, it's being attacked by everybody. It looks over at Oceanus and oh, come on. Sorry, hang on. And does yeah. So you see this from this sort of chitinous mouth, this sort of its maw opens up again and this huge spurt of web goes and tries to hit Oceanus, and it's a massive spider web, and Oceanus sort of deftly ducks, and it hits the side of the back wall, so misses badly that web attack, and that's all it does. Erevan, you're up.
Okay, same thing. Trying to keep the spiders off me, but slamming them as much as I can with the flat of the sword.
So you're gonna on purpose now use the flat of the sword.
Probably.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna get you to roll a 1d6. If you roll a one, if 4, 5, or 6, you're able to now use that as a bludgeoning weapon, specifically for this swarm. So roll a 1d6, and
Great.
try as you might, you kind of got. It's just awkward. It's not the right way to hold your sword. So you're like, okay, you got really lucky last time, but now you're like, oh crap, and like that's not how I'm supposed to use a sword. So you do a regular attack roll.
Okay, regular attack.
I was gonna get you to roll a regular attack before, but it'll something else that depends on what we're doing. So 11 and 11. Yeah, you cut through and you're literally just chopping air. There's less insects now, and you're just missing them all.
Okay.
Next is another swarm over here, and it moves on top. This swarm, now that you've gone away, Kane, it moves on top of Oceanus. The swarm misses Oceanus. Oceanus now trying to hit these the swarm off of her. Oh, that's not right. She uses her trident again. She hits, but yeah, it does a little damage. But as you see her sort of hit them with this trident, doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, but takes out a couple of the bugs, and it looks like this swarm is really diluted. So it doesn't seem that there really aren't as many creatures now. So you don't hear sort of the chittering around Oceanus as much. Next, the swarm next to you, Erevan, they try to attack you. As what they do, they move over to you, try and sort of swarm you again.
Okay.
And 18.
That hits.
You know what? I need to correct something though. Yep, that's right. So 18, but 3 piercing damage.
Uh-oh.
It
Okay.
hits you, but there just aren't as many bugs anymore. And you know that 1,000 paper cuts is about 500 paper cuts now. So
Okay.
so they're
All right.
still there. Now, What you also notice now, Erevan, is coming up from over here.
Yeah.
There appears to be some kind of it's a trap door that looks like it goes down to the hold. Okay, and you see one more. Hold on 1 second, please. You see another swarm come up the sort of make their way. They're making their way through this trap door. It's not fully there yet. It'll be one more round before the entire swarm comes up from that trap door. But there's another one on the way.
Is there okay now on this trap door? Are they pushing a door open coming through?
The door is it's from the cracks in the door.
Okay.
It's not like they popped it up and they all flew out. It's the door is still closed, but there's little holes and cracks within it. It's just sort of like they're scrambling out and making this
Okay.
wave. Okay, Axel.
He's gonna swing Shatter Spike at the not swarm one.
Okay. 21. That'll hit.
Oh, man. 12 damage.
12 slap.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that 12 slap? Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's the first. What, I don't know what the second one is.
That's. What is that? I'm not sure what that's
Is that
for.
his bonus to hit? I mean, to damage?
It shouldn't
It's the
be.
12. The 12 is the roll, and
No, he rolled
17.
and added 3 and 1. Oh, maybe that's for two handed. He was just doing one handed.
If he's one-handed, hang on. Yeah. So he's
No, the 12 should still hold up.
1d8 plus 3.
Mhm.
But again, he's got +1 on
Plus
this, right?
1. Yeah. So it just should be 12 slashing damage.
Yeah. You know what? If it was, I don't know why he's got that extra bonus in there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 12 slashing. It's fine. Yeah. So he basically Axel takes a chunk out of this insect human's leg. It's just gushing blood now. It's like and it's he's trying to attack the three of you guys, and he's not having a good time here. Legolas, you're up. You got the guy in front of you, and you have the swarm still on you. The swarm is a bit weakened.
I will do the whole pull the dead on the big guy again.
Okay.
So DC 14 Wisdom save.
DC 14 Wisdom. All right. He succeeds.
Nothing happens then. And I'm going to bonus action dump my last 2 healing light die into myself again
Okay.
for another 7 hit points.
Okay. And you guys are just like you're getting down and then just getting yourself back up again. You're just kind of, yep. You're like in the immortal words of Chumbawamba, you get knocked down, you get up again. Okay.
That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Fantastic. Kane, your turn.
Gonna move over there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Second. So he makes a 5-foot diameter sphere.
Okay.
Gonna put it there.
I'm gonna make a sphere for you. Hold on a second.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know why it's not giving me the colors. Why is it not giving me colors? Come on. There we go. Hmm. I see. Okay, got it. And I guess I should have done this. Let's make it even better. There we go. And this will now
That looks
be your.
nice.
There's your flaming sphere. What I'm also going to do, I can.
I don't
I think I
think
can.
I don't think I can move it.
No, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able. Well, doesn't matter. I'll move it for you. So where do you want it?
Top of the stairs, right by the human spider guy.
This guy right there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
My bonus action after I cast it will ram it into him. So he just needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You
And
take-
doesn't it also, if somebody ends their turn within 5 feet of it, they take fire damage as
They
well?
need to make another dex save or take 2d6 fire damage. On a
Okay.
failed save, half on a success.
So here we go. So smash it into the guy. Deck save. What does he have to roll? He rolled a 12.
14.
He fails.
All right, 11 fire damage.
11 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so this creature is basically this huge from behind this huge mass of fire. Just, it starts. You see the smoke is hissing and this terrible smell of burning spider and web and everything. It is. It's got a leg half out and it's just barely hanging on for dear life. You can see it's in pretty bad condition. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Okay, last swarm. There's another swarm of spiders here. And they're right on top of Legolas. They're going to go for Legolas again because they're right there.
Bring it.
7. That misses, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You managed to just swat them away. They're like coming at you. Nope. Not having that. And now, Mr. I'm on my last breath of life. He just unleashes a. He's like, he just looks, he says, he looks at you, Legolas, and tries to take his last breath. He takes a bite at you, misses with an 8, and then he takes his claw, and I think it misses with a 12.
I heard almost none of what you just said.
Really? Did anyone else hear what I said?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard you.
So Legolas, can you hear me? You can't hear me now? Okay. So Steve, can you hear me now?
No, sir.
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
I think you need to
You might want to restart your sound thing.
just come back into Discord again. Get out of Discord, come back in. Leave Discord and then
Can
come
you
back
hear us?
I
in.
cannot hear
I
what
can
you're
I can hear you. I can hear you guys. No problem.
Steve, can you hear me?
You
Okay.
know, they have faster internet than dial-up now.
I don't think
Steve,
it's.
put it in the chat.
I know they do. That's what I've got. Here, what I'll do.
Wait, you're good now. You're good now. Let's get it going
Really?
fast. Yeah.
Okay. I guess everybody can hear me. So basically, yeah, they both missed. That's all I said. They both missed.
Okay.
Okay, Erevan, you're up again.
Okay, well,
Oh, if he ends his turn there, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw again.
No, the Ettercap didn't. Or sorry, his name's an Ettercap. Yeah, he did. So he had to make a dex saving throw again.
Yeah.
burn.
So if he fails, he still takes damage.
If he fails, he takes full. If he succeeds, he takes half.
Okay, so he's dead. Period. I don't need to roll.
Oh,
He's that fire. Like he's burning. He falls down. A flaming corpse. There you go. Okay, so he's dead. And anybody else next to? Or no, they haven't gone yet, so it's all right. Yeah, he's dead. So it's now Erevan's turn.
Okay,
Still have spiders on you.
I'm going to there. doing the same kind of swinging, trying to go back up the stairs.
Okay.
So get my character back up because this just kicked it off. And short sword.
Oh yeah, nice shot.
Thank you very much.
So you notice it when you slash, you don't do as much damage. You're hitting air a lot of the time. But you still manage to chop a few up, and the swarm is really getting into. It's a very small swarm. It's a couple dozen spiders right now, as opposed to
Jeez
like,
Louise.
yeah, it's still around though. And again,
So is that I'm pretty much getting to here, and I'm going to be going up the stairs.
okay. If you go move away, then they're gonna get an opportunity attack.
Well, I'm right here, and that's where I'm
That's where
at.
you want to be. Okay.
My next move will be disengage and going up.
Got it.
You can use your bonus action to disengage with Rogue's Cunning action, and then you could run
Oh.
up. Same turn if you want.
All right, then we'll do that. I'll come up to
You
the
do that?
top.
Okay, there you go. And I'll put you on the here. I'll put you over here. There you go.
Okie doke.
And so
Wow,
as you were running
carnage.
up, and you were running up, you notice it. You sort of got that feeling that there was that other swarm that was
Yeah,
coalescing around that trapdoor. Okay.
and when I get up here, I'm going to just say there's more spiders coming up.
Okay. Next is this swarm of spiders who's on Oceanus, and they try to attack Oceanus, and they don't have. Yeah, they fail miserably. In fact, they take they fail miserably and hit themselves. So they ironically take a little bit of their own damage. Oceanus is like, yeah, and she's like slashing away with trying to slash with a trident again, not doing a lot of damage.
Is the swarm of spiders staying where it is?
It is, so actually it's going to take some fire damage, right?
Yes, needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
And oh right, and if it fails, which it did, it'll take how much?
9 fire damage.
So 9 fire damage. So basically, you see Oceanus take or they fail in their hit. Oceanus hasn't gone yet. They fail. Is it any creature that finishes their turn, or anybody that you want?
No, it's any creature that ends their turn there.
Okay. So what happens is this is what happens. So that the remaining insects, they hang on, let me just roll something here. So yeah, they don't move away, and this sort of heat from this flaming sphere just fries them all up. They're all gone with that. It was 9 damage, right? So you see that this fire doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter. It wasn't slicing them up. It basically fried them all up. So all these insects or these spiders just fall down, burned, smoldering. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do there. Oceanus runs over here. Oh no, can't. No, there's still a swarm on you, isn't there, Legolas? So what she does is she disengages. She moves over here and she says, "More coming,"
Yes,
and she
we
gets
need
in
to light
front.
some torches.
She gets in front with her trident, and I'm gonna just take it. Yeah. So that's okay. She's not quite sure what that is. She doesn't use torches. She lives in the water. So
Yeah, I understand it, but I said it so that everybody else will understand it.
you didn't say that before. Well, we'll see.
I just now.
Just now said it, which is not
Yeah.
your turn, but it's okay. Swarm of spiders. These guys, they are now. There's a swarm that's coming up the stairs, and they basically go right in front of. They're trying to swarm Oceanus now on the stairs, and they miss, and they miss. They do someone. They hit themselves. Or they eat themselves, uh, and they're not in great shape. Axel Rose, it's your turn.
I think Axel is going to try to swat the swarm around Legolas. Now, if he misses, is he going to hit Legolas?
No.
Okay.
For
Oh,
a swarm, for a swarm, I if you're smothered by like a robe or a gelatinous cube or something like that, I will or a water elemental, I will usually say the other you might hit your friend, but a swarm, they're sort of all around and you can literally hit them off, so it's fine.
okay. Axel's going to try to hit the ones that are on Legolas.
Okay.
25 to hit. Ooh,
Yeah,
and
Absolutely hits.
damage.
Pretty good damage. Yep, it's 12.
Yep.
Yep, and again, you also notice it's missing many of them because of the air, and it's hitting some of them, but it's done some damage to them, and it's taken again, it's culling the herd a bit, so there's not as many of these insects anymore. Anything else Legolas wants to do? Oh, sorry, Axel wants to do.
I think Axel's going to stay right there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Now what happens is the Axel. I need to roll this. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, so Axel, your turn. Sorry, Axel is done. Legolas is your turn.
That swarm is still on me.
Still on you, very thin.
Let's try Toll the Dead on him then.
Toll the dead on a swarm of. Okay, hang on. Oh, hold on. It's one. Just a second. Toll the dead on a swarm of insects. One creature you can see within range. It's necrotic damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let this one. I'll let this one go. It's fine. Okay, so spell save. It's DC 14 on a Wisdom save.
Hmm?
Does a roll of a 0 count?
What?
They have a minus.
You roll a 0.
You roll a 1 there, and they've got their swarm of insects aren't very wise. I actually don't know how I did that.
So 6 necrotic.
-2. 6 necrotic.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay, so this sort of, this smell and stench of death. You see all these spiders just go gray and sort of fall to the ground. There are a handful of them left. There are a couple left. I mean, it's like almost you could stomp on them and they'd be done, but they're still there. Kane Arcatos.
Kane is going to use his normal action to cast Primal Savagery and try to swipe at the swarm around Oceanus.
Okay. It's 14.
14 to hit
14. Yeah, so that'll hit.
for
And
5 acid damage.
5 acid damage. Yeah, and that's so this is the one that that was pretty.
That was one that was tangling me.
Yeah, so
So they
acid
were
damage. You
pretty beat down.
you basically see you swipe at them and all of them you see these splashes of acid hitting at them. They're all and they all have fallen down and died. Okay, so you managed to take out that swarm as well. Okay, good. Yep.
And can I see any coming up the stairs? Any other one?
You can't yet, no.
Alrighty.
But
I'm going to move.
you were told that Arvan told you that they were coming.
I'm going to move the sphere to there.
Sorry, where? Where's there?
Oh, is it not going up?
Here?
Like diagonal Oceanus and Legolas. So down and to the left from where it currently is. Yes.
I'll let JFK. Okay.
And so yell like to my allies, run away from the fire.
Okay.
Run away.
Okay. Run away, flee. Okay, good. And as what you see is where Oceanus is, you see another swarm coming up towards her. They're not there yet, but they're just basically they're coming towards her. They end their turn there. That means they have to make a dex save, don't they?
Yes. If there was,
Well, they are down, right? Because they are on stairs.
They're half down, but they're a swarm. They're like all over the place. So they're on fire.
maybe they have advantage on the save.
I'm gonna do. They can do it. They got to roll, but they're gonna get advantage on the save. That's fine. And of course, I just took these guys out. I need them to still be there. Swarm of insects. Thank you very much. Nope. And sorry, what was it? Dex save?
Yes. DC 14.
Even with advantage, they failed.
6 fire damage.
Yep, and that you can see a large amount of them get fried up immediately. It seemed to be quite effective. All right, next is on top of you. There's still a swarm. There's a swarm, Legolas, and there's basically a handful. Let's see if they do any damage to you at all. Not with an 8.
No, sir.
Nope. And they're staying there, and their turn is they end their turn in front of this fire, and they burn away.
Oh.
They're dead.
Daddy
Boom.
lucky.
There you go. And Legolas, you're still there though. That guy is done. Erevan, it is your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn. The only creatures you see right now is this new swarm that's come up in front of Oceanus and next to this fireball.
I'm going to move to here. I'm going to pull out one of my torches and try and light it up. Now, this is this magical fire?
Yes.
Will it light a torch?
Great question. What was it again, Kane?
In the spell description, it says the sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried.
Okay, then it would cause fire. So then,
I assume so.
Yep.
I'm assuming that I could light off a torch from it.
If you wanted to get a torch lit from it, you could. Sure.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'll pull a torch, touch it off, and then move to here and be ready for these guys to come up the stairs with a flaming torch.
So you're okay. Yep, that's fine. So you walk.
That's all I'm
You
doing.
get your torch out, walk over, light it, and then stand over here.
Yep.
Good. And I'm gonna give you now that you've got that, I'm actually gonna give you I'm doing here, giving you sight, not sight, but you're going to emit some light.
I'm a bright boy.
There you go. 2020, I think low light at 2020.
Shine on me.
There you go. Okay, good job. Oceanus. Um, she rushes down through the swarm, tries to hit as many of them as she goes as possible. Doing so, hopefully, yep, and she hits. Oh, good damage, decent damage. And as she does so, she's hoping to get away from the fireball that is now in front of her. Okay, which she seemed to do very well. And next is
Did they get a tag of opportunity as she went by?
they're still in combat with her, so she's gone
Oh,
by.
okay.
She's like now flanked them. She's just below them.
Okay.
So these
Gotcha.
ones you can. There's no. I mean, they can't control the space. You can just run through the swarm. So.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just trying to make sure I'm understanding the combination of what's happening there.
yeah. So just for your reference, if it's a swarm, again, they can't control the areas. They can move through areas, move through you, and you can move through them as well.
Got it.
Okay, Axel, you have a flaming sphere in front of you, and beyond that flaming sphere is a swarm of insects or spiders.
Axel's going to move down there and try to swing once more at the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
16 to hit for 10 slashing.
That'll hit, and again, it doesn't do much damage because it just goes through the swarm. But again, over these past 3 attacks, it's culled the numbers quite a bit, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be as effective.
And Axel used most of his movement to go there.
And it'll take an opportunity attack though. So
Yep.
but 18.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. But the damage should be less. Oh, but still five piercing damage. So whatever insects, he just sort of he got rid of some of them, and then he leaves, and they somehow managed to get through his studded leather, just between the rivets and in his face, and yeah, did some damage. Legolas, my Egolas. You are now in front of everything's dead in front of you, but there's a flaming fire fist in front of you too.
Okay, so no creatures to attack.
There is one. I mean, there's a swarm halfway down the stairs.
Can I see them from here?
You can see them from there. Yes.
Well, in that case, I will see. I will cast Ray of Frost. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 10.
So as the ray of frost goes and it goes through the swarm, and you see all those that it goes through, all the insects, they sort of crack and they shatter on the ground. So again, it's a very ineffective. Swarm is becoming very ineffective, but you hit them all, so that seems to be quite effective. What do you want to do now?
I am going to just move over here.
Okay, say get away from the fire sphere.
Yep.
And there's 4 of you lined up against the wall now. With you're all at the top of the stairs, and Oceanus is at the bottom of the stairs by yourself.
That's okay. She's an NPC.
Manageable.
That's okay. She's an NPC. All right, Kane, you're up.
I'm going to use my bonus action to ram the spear into the spider swarm,
Okay.
which forces them to make the dex save.
All right, and if they dex save, if they fail or pass, what's the dex save?
DC 14
They got a 14,
passes, so half of 7, so 3 fire damage.
and they are almost done. So it's like just a handful of them still around. But they attack Oceanus. The mini swarm attacks Oceanus. Oh, and does that hit? Oh, it hits Oceanus. But how much damage? Oh, that's decent. 5 piercing. Okay. Yeah, Oceanus is taking some damage. Not a lot, but chunk. I guess that's her first real hit as well. Okay, so they're there. They are. They move down towards to swarm on top of Oceanus. So they've moved away from the sphere. And these guys are dead. That takes us back to Erevan.
All right. Well,
So there's nothing left on this. Well, I mean,
I
yeah,
will.
no enemies
I
left
will
in
go
this.
down the stairs to try and assist Oceanus down there.
Okay. You
Let
see
me
this.
shift
You see
over.
a couple of spiders like attacking her leg.
Okay, I'm gonna continue till I'm over here,
Okay.
and
You've got your torch
I
now
will.
out now, right?
I will wave this torch close to her, saying, "I'm not trying to hurt you," in Elvish,
Okay.
and try and cause the spiders either die, scatter, or disengage her.
Give me a blunt weapon attack, which would be a torch attack. Which would be what?
Yeah, what do you want to
Yeah,
roll?
you'd roll not unarmed. It would be a simple melee. 1d it's 1d4 damage. Use your strength modifier. So roll 1d20, add your simple melee and so your proficiency and your strength bonus,
Okay, my
I think.
proficiency is 2, so adding
Anybody rules
5.
rules help?
For what?
1d20?
If you're gonna use a torch to attack, it would be like a
It'd
club.
be
Be a
an
club,
improvised weapon, I think?
improvised weapon, but it's more.
Yeah,
I'd
let me
say a
see.
torch still counts as a club, so be a club,
Oh,
which is
Yeah.
1d. No, actually no. Club would be 1d6. Torch would be 1d4. Um, but
Well,
you'd still.
plus fire damage, right? Yeah, because a club's solid. A torch is a lot lighter, but there
You're
is
hitting a
the
couple
chance
of
of fire
insects,
damage.
so
I'd imagine the damage it would just be doing would be fire.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, you rolled a 12, so you rolled a 12. It's not plus one. It's actually 11 plus your strength. So whatever your strength is.
My strength is higher than that.
Anyway,
I
it doesn't
have a
matter. It doesn't matter. You hit it. You hit it, and
okay.
you kill it. You the fire and the. I mean, it's a handful of spiders. You
Okay.
smack it off of Oceanus. When you do that, though, even though you told Oceanus that, hey, I'm not trying to hit you, she saw the torch in your hand, and you saw her blue eyes. And you notice that you've never seen a sea elf before, right? This is the first
Right.
time in your life. But you notice her eyes are, I mean, they're aquamarine blue with slightly like the pupils are don't look like regular elf pupils. They're a little bit sort of like a cat. They're like a little, like Sauron's kind of
Yeah.
thing. You
Vertical
didn't notice that
splits.
before, but the only reason you know is because when she sees the fire, her eyes sort of bug out of her head, and she's like, she didn't like that.
Well,
Um,
she's scared of spiders now.
She
Um,
didn't seem to be scared of spiders. She seemed to be scared of the fire. So
I'm sure she is.
okay, so
Being
yeah,
a
so you
waterborne creature.
but you managed to defeat that swarm as well. And in the
Okay.
room, you don't notice any. There don't appear to be any more swarms coming out of that trap door.
Okay.
All right, time
Okay,
to go down.
all right. So, anything else you want to do, Erevan?
If I can, I will pop one of my potions.
Potion popper?
Yeah, I'm potion popping. Mofo.
Potion popping mofo.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's
Okay.
see.
So you guys, you're now officially out of combat. Nothing seems to be happening here. Again, you've come down here, Erevan. It appears to be the remains of the galley.
Yeah. Hang on, let's roll this real quick. They are 2d6, correct?
I'm sorry.
They're 2d6, these healing potions?
No, they're 2d4.
2d4. Okay, let me do that then. 5. Okay.
So you
So I
took
took one
3.
potion, back 5.
Okay. So what we'll do is I'm gonna ask what you're gonna do, and then we're gonna take a little break. So Erevan, you're
Yep.
popping the potion.
Yep.
What are you doing, Kane?
I've got 1 minute on the flaming sphere. I've already spent like 18 seconds. I'm just gonna like bring it to the corners to burn away some of the webbing, so we can see the room a little better.
Okay. Which you're able to do. So okay.
And then I also want to, when that's done, dismiss the flaming sphere, walk over to the giant spider
hmm
or the spiders, and open up the book that I got and see if there's anything on that.
Okay. Yep. Good call. So let's do this. So as you again, there is in this room. So there is like a rough stone altar that dominated on the side, right? And there's markings around the surface, dried mud cakes floor around it, and there's humanoid skulls ringing the wall above, mounted with a wooden spike. Corners of the room are piled with garbage and debris. As your flaming sphere goes over, it burns away some of the webbing, but you sort of take care not to burn the flammable piles of junk. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But again, there's garbage debris, crudely cut wood logs, smashed furniture, torn sacks, shattered crates, small pile of dried palm fronds, all very flammable. Um, so you get the. I want each of you except Erevan to make a investigation check, please. Investigation roll.
I found nothing.
Okay, Kane, you get.
Sorry, the first one was Kane. Second one was Axel.
Okay, yeah. Axel goes, "Wow, a bunch of crap in here." Legolas goes, "Yeah, this is crappy. I want to get the hell out of here." And Kane says, "Yeah, this is okay. It seemed if you didn't know better, you think it would be like the captain's cabin, just based on some of the debris, the beds, some of the nicely there. It's all ruined now, but some of the wooden mantles would have been something that would have been in officers' quarters."
This looks like it might have once been a captain's room.
hmm Okay, so what you did is you just burned away some. All you're able to see a little bit better. You burned away some of the webbing. Um, what do you want to do, Legolas?
Uh, are there any other doors or things to investigate?
You want to
Like
like
any rooms in the
search
back?
through you want to search through some of the debris?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check, please. Yeah,
Nope.
I mean, just appears to be a bunch of junk. You can't see anything that's worthwhile.
Okay, that's it for me then.
Okay. And now, Axel, what do you want to do?
I think Axel's going to make sure everybody else is doing okay. And, like, drink a healing potion if you need to.
Okay.
And probably clearing off the webbing that the spider was starting to wrap him in.
Got it. Okay. I want you to get Axel also give me a perception check. Wow. Okay. So he's getting rid of this stuff, and he's sort of like making sure everyone's okay. And as Axel turns over, he notices that there is a sort of a plank, a long sort of long. It looks like an old table or desk that was sort of covered, and there's a sort of a smashed drawer, and in that smashed drawer there is what appears to be some kind of it's like a cat. It says captain's log on it. Okay, so it's basically if he takes it out, he sees that there's ship's ledger and the captain's log both written in common. Do you want him to look through it at all, or
Yeah, probably paying to take particular attention to the last entries in the log, see what happened to the ship.
okay, yep. Um, so you guys are now sort of looking over it. It's. Are you gonna spend a long time or just a quick glance?
Uh, Probably like a minute or so, not too long.
Okay, so you're looking through it. It says it's basically the whole voyage. Hey, we were heading to Chult. We were under the charter of not Arcatos, of not Arcturus, the guy in Port Nazar now. And but
Albrecht.
thank you, Aubrek. And he talks of the last part of the last part of the journey was around an account of a terrible storm that threw the Emperor of the Waves off course and separated from its escort ship. And they talked about they were running low on food and drinkable water, and they had to drop anchor off of an uncharted island. And the last entry describes an attack by orcs that fought alongside goblins and monstrous vermin. You also see a word, you see Sahagin in there as well. They mentioned that there are these strange sea creatures as well, which they couldn't understand. It says, usually orcs and goblins don't affiliate themselves with Sahagin. The crew fended off the initial attack, and they suffered heavy casualties, and the final entry records the captain's fear that this attack might have been the precursor to an even larger assault. And that's it. You also notice just under the broken drawer there's a small sack, and in that small sack are some rubies, and sort of Axel takes them out, and you can see that they're worth about they're actually pretty good. They're 10 red rubies worth 100 gold pieces each. So that might have been the captain's personal stash. And what we're going to do now is we've all decided what action we're taking right now. Next action for the players is take a quick break, and we will be back in 5 minutes to see what's next.
Okay. Okay. you hear me okay, John?
Yep, gotcha.
I can get
Give Greg another minute. Steve, you got one of those? Is that one of those portable air conditioners for your room?
Yeah, because there we go. My mom gets too cold if I turn the whole house AC on, and I'm up upstairs, so it gets a little warm, especially in the afternoon.
No doubt.
So it might be 70 degrees downstairs, which is way too cold for my mom, and then it might be 80 degrees in my office.
Know very well. I just kind of sucked it up, but I've been dying. My dad here, it's like, for whatever reason, it's the hottest house. It's the hottest room in the house during the day, and I don't know. It's me. I don't know why, but I try to just keep the window open.
This one
We've
too,
been
because
having
it gets.
lovely weather.
What's that?
We've been having lovely weather here. It's been barely 70 and got rain and all kinds of nice stuff going on.
Pacific Northwest, man. At least you don't need to worry about fires burning next. Well, not now, but you do. But we don't have enough water. There's fires all over the place here. Yes, it's nice weather, but it's still nice to have some green though too. The Pacific Northwest is fantastic.
Got lots of that green, let me tell you.
Yesterday was the first day that actually felt like fall here in Oklahoma, but SoCal fall because it's still 80 degrees, just down from like 90.
It's a hot one actually here today too. So today's first day of fall. Welcome to fall, you guys.
Yeah, I think we topped out at like 65 today.
Actually would not bother me for a while. It was close to 100 here today.
Yeah, I don't like it when it's this hot. Neither is my son either. So my wife's fine with it. Let's stop talking about the weather. Like you said, it's Canadian. That's what we do. In Vancouver, you talk about how expensive your condo is and the shit weather shitty. Anyway, we're back, and we've got Erevan, Kane, Legolas, and Axel. Okay, so you guys, what do you want to do now? You're sort of out of combat, and you've checked out this room, or the ex-captain's quarters, and you've got the stuff that you needed to. Unless there's anything else you want to check out. That's not true. Sorry, because Kane, you wanted to go and see if you could identify these creatures, right?
Identify and see if anything is salvageable from them.
Good call. Let's go see. So you're gonna pop out your Hammond's book, your Hammond's handbook of harvesting. Do you have it? You got it, right?
I do. I see Ettercap on there.
Yeah. So you can identify that as an ettercap, but in order to do so, you need to give me a, what is it? Hang on. That's not Aarakocra. Hang on. It's a, oh Jesus. Hang on. I'll tell you what it is. Ooh. It's a monstrosity. Give me a nature check, please. Which you're pretty good with, I think. 21. Yeah. So you. Yeah. So you. Yeah. DC is 8 plus 2. Yeah. So you easily. This is the appraise, right? So you basically you appraise the creature, and you see that an ettercap has under harvest table E. Come on. It's the problem when they've got
Like poison
150
DC
pages.
10
Yep.
and Webland at 15.
Okay. that what it is? Hold on. Yep, a poison, a vial, and so yeah, you can extract some of the poison, and yeah, it's gonna take some time to sort of slice them up. Um, what I'm gonna do, it'll take you 1 minute to get the poison, or 2 minutes to get the web gland if you're successful.
Okay.
And again, you're on a ship right now, sort of trying to investigate things, but you can, if you, the rest of the guys want to let you do that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll tell him. Give me a few minutes. This spider. I think I can salvage something.
Okay, now did you have a vial, like a special vial? Didn't you head
Yeah, I believe Hammond gave me
You had a box of
vials or
them.
something.
box of them, right?
I know I have some.
Okay, so yeah, so go ahead and do your this is a nature check, or sorry, this is a dexterity check for the poison. You're able to get a Ettercap bottle of poison, a vial of poison, and then try again for the web gland. Yeah, no, that unfortunately you sort of hack it and oh, you like literally cut through it, slash the web gland. It's unusable now. Oops.
At least I
Um,
got the.
the spy the no, you don't have it. You still got the vial. You got the vial, the vial of poison. The other spiders and the swarms. There's nothing of value in them. Okay, so you guys are now back. You're now in the. So are you gonna stay? Are you gonna go down to the galley? Or you're gonna stay up in the captain's quarters? What do you want to do, guys?
I think we should go down to the galley.
I guess so. You and Legolas. What about you?
I think we maybe head to the forecastle and explore that part of the ship.
Okay, so you want to go to the forecastle? How about Erevan? What do you want to do? You're down with Oceanus in the galley right now.
I'm going to continue down here and work my way. Is this a door that's right next to here? Right,
There's a door.
right
Yeah,
there.
that's a door. Yeah, and that door is, um, what's the right way to say it? It is, hold on a sec. Sorry. So it looks like the door is kind of it's damaged a little bit, but it's held shut by rusty iron spikes. There's like you know, it's sort of like some iron slabs across it, and there's some iron spikes that look like they've been nailed into it as well. Um, it looks like it
As
would
in,
be kind of. It looks like it would be kind of tricky to open.
okay, as in they've tried to lock it from this side.
Give me a insight check.
Okay. Come on. Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. You do. It's clear that there have been some bars that have been like tried to barricade this, but it doesn't look like that's what's holding it back now. It's damaged. It looks like it's been damaged. Now it's just shut, and it looks like it's
All right. For the moment, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to go to the trap door here and look down using the torch, sticking the torch down there to get light.
okay. Um, so you sort of you you can put your torch down. You can look down, and you can see that like just down, about 10 feet down, or yeah, about 8 feet down. Um, this deck it's a cargo hold, and the deck runs the length of the ship, and there doesn't look to be any like bulkheads or walls, but there's dark, murky seawater. It fills, it sort of filled up this cargo hold to a couple of feet, sort of sloshing around. There's old, moldering crates, and piled against the there. A lot of those crates are against the port hull. So you guys notice it. Sorry, yeah, the portal. So it's slightly tilting to port, right? So the ballast is a bit off, and it's some of those crates are like up against the port wall.
All right. Well, I'll go. Does let me ask you this: the water, by the shape of the hull and all this, from my experience on the ocean, is about how deep in there?
Give me a mm, give me a history, no, insight check again.
Insight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beat a 10. Yeah, so it's
Got
about
11.
it's about 3 feet deep.
Okay.
You can see the way it's sloshing around. Yeah, it's probably you could probably move through it. Small creature would have to swim through it though.
Okay.
You do know very clearly this is not supposed to be flooded, right? This
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is
yeah. No doubt. So there's probably a hole somewhere, or at least it's leaking because of impacts or something. I turned to Oceanus. I go, "You want to check this out? There's a lot of water down here."
and she says, I can check. Is this where we're going?
Yep. That's where I'm heading. If she's willing to go that route,
She's with you right now. She's like, well, where's the rest of the team?
they're above. We'll catch up with them. I just don't want anything coming out of here at our back door. So as we come back out, we can do our best to lock these doors here, or lock this hatch.
Okay.
Axel probably says like, I don't care what decision we make, but whatever we make, we should stick together. We started the last combat with us in two different places. Let's not do that again.
Good idea.
As Legolas just
Light
runs
is
in.
strongest together.
Oceanus seconds that opinion to Erevan, says, let's not split our group. Let's stay together, shall we?
Apes strong together.
What's that?
Well, I thought these guys were
Apes
coming
strong
down.
together.
Yes. What's that, Erevan?
I thought they were coming down. That's why I'm continuing forward. I thought they were coming down
So
to
you
where I
guys
am
you
at.
guys haven't made the decision. Legolas wanted to go check out the forecastle. Axel and Kane were gonna come down. You hadn't made a decision yet.
Yeah, we'll head down.
Okay, so Axel and Kane, go ahead. You guys have gone down. Legolas, you think you want to go check out the forecastle?
Nope. I'll go back. I'll go down with the rest of the party.
Okay. Okay. Legolas, as you come down, the roll give me a perception check. And Kane, I also want you to give me a perception check as well.
Being very perceptive tonight.
Kane, you swear you hear a familiar druidish chant coming from this room. Couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear it well. It's just this weird sort of fleeting, like thought I just heard like something that you've cast before, like someone speaking druidish. Is that a word?
I'll hold
Druidish.
up my finger and be like, shh, and I'm gonna walk over. Can I walk over to the door and try to give it a closer listen?
Sure. Yep. Now give me a perception check with advantage, please. Okay. Um, you could swear you hear a deep sound, a deep voice, and the deep voice seems to be casting a spell that you've heard before. It's a shillelagh. You know it very well as a druid. So it's very even it's some deep voice saying and it's clearly casting shillelagh. You can hear this because this door is it's big, but it's broken. It's broken a bit. So it's not watertight. It's not soundproof either. And that's all you can hear coming from this area. And then you also hear, don't worry, they'll be coming. I could hear them from before.
I'll slowly creep back from the door and whisper to the rest of the party, "There's people behind that door. I think they know someone's here."
Oceanus has her trident out again. Okay.
What's our plan of attack?
Well,
If
there's
it
no one
moves, we
below
attack
us.
it.
I make sure that everybody's looking at me. I'm like, there's no one down here. I'm shaking my head, pointing down. Don't see anybody down here.
Hold up 2 and point toward the door.
I just nod.
Give me an
Maybe
insight.
more.
Kane, give me an insight check, please. Okay, so you didn't hear another voice. You just heard one
Oh,
voice. So you're not sure if it's one or two or more. You only heard one voice, but he said, "Don't worry, I've heard them. They were making a sound. I'm ready." And you hear a laugh, a deep voice.
would I be able to intuit that he's probably not talking to himself?
Mm,
He's
no,
talking to
you can't.
Wilson.
You can't intuit that. You didn't hear another voice.
I'll go like one guy. I'll point to the door.
Okay, Legolas, what did you want to do? You're saying something?
I'm joining the party downstairs and move into the room a little bit.
Okay.
And I will ready an action, which is to cast Eldritch Blast at anything hostile that comes into this room.
Okay. Erwan. Eravan.
Well, I got a torch out and my short sword, so I'm pointing down here saying that there's nobody below that I can see. So if we are going to open that door, we should be ready to roll.
Okay, guys. So what do you want to do? Got a couple options.
The other choice, well, other choice is to try and flank him by coming up underneath on the other side. This runs the full length. The entire length of the ship.
We can send Oceanus down there because she can easily breathe and swim underwater and come out the other side.
Yeah. I'd be happy to go with her because I can move fairly quietly. And I've been in ships before.
Okay. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. So again, what do you guys want to do? I need your read the call.
Well,
Or
she and I,
stay together and go up to the forecastle, and it might have stairs. Probably has stairs leading down to the same spot on the other side.
concur, but they'll hear us walking across the deck up there too.
Yeah. All right. So you two swim down. We'll stay here. Maybe like a few minutes. 1 minute. We'll both barge in.
Well, if you hear a lot of noise on the other side of the ship, you'll know what's going on. We will make a lot of noise.
Okay, so
Well, wait.
everyone, you and Oceanus want to go down into the cargo hull,
And come up the
go
other
all the other
side.
side, and then come up the other side. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. So you want to open the trapdoor? Well, you've already opened the trapdoor. So
Yeah, we've already opened
yeah,
it.
you've already opened it and look down. Yeah, so there's like a little rope ladder that can take you down.
Okay, so go down.
Okay.
Oh, can anyone cast light? Because they're probably not going to be able to have a
Could
torch
be.
underwater.
I'm not.
Underwater.
Well,
Well,
it's
you've
not,
got it. You've got
it's
your.
only 3 feet deep.
What's that?
It's not. It's not very deep.
It's only
But
3 feet deep.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna
Gotcha.
I'm gonna put the torch out anyway because I can see in the dark.
Oceanus, she says. Can she see in the dark? Yeah, she can see in the dark as well.
Yeah, so we're fine. I'm gonna put the torch out and we're gonna go this way.
Okay. I'm still gonna give you. I'm gonna give you night. There you go. Night vision. Oh, sorry. There you go. Yep. Night vision. And you're not emitting light though. Okay. Can you see?
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of shit on one
Yeah.
side.
It's like every all this debris is sort of like it's 3 feet of dirty water or water. It doesn't seem to be getting any more. But you see, the hull looks, it doesn't look. There's no gaping holes, but it
Yeah.
also looks like it's had some damage somehow. And
Okay.
also the cargo hold, the stuff here is a total disaster.
Yep.
It's either been thrown against the port side or been rummaged around. You're not sure. But again, anyway, you can investigate as you need to. But what you
Okay.
do know is the masts are actually still intact here, right? The ones that go down. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, they got sheared off above deck.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna start moving slowly and as quietly as I can
Okay.
in this direction.
Okay. So you're gonna move stealth. Try to move stealthily.
Yep.
Okay. So give me a stealth roll then.
Okay. Oh, thing. Come on. Okay, my character sheet's not coming up here for some reason. I can't pull up my character sheet right now.
Um.
What the hell's
Might
going
need
on?
to reload. Roll 20.
All right, give me a sec.
Yep.
Okay, it's loading.
Okay. And who's go? Are you going first? Are you letting Oceanus go first? You going side by side, or what are you doing?
Well, you asked me, so I would move if she wants to go up front. That's fine. And let's see if I can get my character sheet to open now. There we go. All right. Now, you wanted what? A perception?
No, I just wanted to know if you're gonna go. How are you going? You or an Oceanus next to each other? Or are you gonna go first, or is she gonna go first?
Well, if we can walk side by side, that's better.
Yeah, she goes. That's fine. We can do that. That's fine. So you need a stealth roll. I needed you to give me because you wanted to sneakily
Yeah.
walk through here.
Stealth roll. Here you go.
Yep. You seem to be very stealthy.
All right. So I'll go as far as I can, and that'll be my action.
Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. And okay, you guys are. You're not searching for anything. You're just moving. So you get to
We'll be
about.
scan.
You're
We'll be
scanning.
scanning the. Well, I'm going to be scanning this debris, see if there's one, anything of value, two, anything of danger as we're going along.
Okay, but I mean, are you gonna go and actively search through it, or are you just like
No.
keeping an eye out? Keeping an eye out.
I'm just watching as we go along. If I see anything looks weird, I'll stop.
Yeah, give me a passive. Give me a perception check then, please.
Oh, sorry, I hit it twice.
It's okay.
Oh, got it. 17.
Yeah, 17. Yep. Nothing seems to be moving from there. What you do notice is right above here. Again, you can see in the dark. It looks like a trap door, or sorry, it's the cargo hold. It's the big open door that's should open up to the top, the next
Top deck.
level. Top deck. It's closed right now.
Right.
But it's closed right now. But I'm just gonna double check something. You can also see. Let's see. It's actually a wooden grate. You can see it like there's a hole in the deck, but it's covered with the grate
Yeah.
is like kind of it's badly rotten. It's like a wooden grate. It's rotted. It's covered in webs. And you can see it because I mean you can see it. It's for dark vision. It's just like right there. As you
Okay.
especially Airvan, you would expect that to be there. So you see that.
Yeah.
Okay. And you move a little bit further ahead. You want to keep going? Can you see? Want to see if there's anything in the bow?
Yeah. We'll go as far as we can. Like I said, in the amount of time and length we're allowed to move.
As you get here, from under the water and from part of the debris, you see four figures that immediately jump out of you and attack.
Oh, nice.
Roll initiative, please.
Okay.
So I'm going to clear initiative from the last round, and I'm going to roll initiative now.
And John, I can't select my character, so I don't know if he's on the wrong layer or what. I also don't see anybody else. There we go.
You can see yourself now.
Actually, I can see everybody now, but I can't select my character.
Still can't select your character. Okay, hold on. Let me find out why not.
Could be roll 20 is just having a bad day.
It very well could be. Yeah, because you should be able to. So I can say Legolas controlled by a character. Yeah. Maybe just
Let me
log out.
let me reload too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it locked up because it wouldn't let me do anything there.
Really?
Did you see my initiative roll there, John?
I see it. Yeah, but you need to actually click on your character first. Don't worry, I'll do it. What you do is
Okay.
you do that. You add like an add turn, and then you're 17, right?
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, Oceanus. Let's give her going. Add turn, and her initiative is blah blah. Oh, that's not good.
Yikes.
Not good. And then this big daddy here, add turn and initiative. Add turn, initiative. Add turn, initiative. And add turn, initiative. Okay. So this guy right in front of you, you see this. What's the right way to describe it? It is a. Looks like this.
It looks like what?
Like this.
Oh. Lovely.
It's a big, putrid, undead type character with a long tongue, big, huge claws, and it is just gunning for you. Okay, so it goes and tries to take a bite out of you.
I'm aghast that you would have us fight such a thing.
You should be aghast. You should be aghast. And it tries to bite you. It does. Tries to bite you first. 9 misses though, I guess.
Yep.
Steve, you
I'm
don't get to roll.
16.
You guys don't get to roll initiative yet.
I was just testing things out.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay, you are. You're okay. Good. So it misses you, and it's now fully engaged with you. Erevan, it's your turn.
Okay. As a free action, I'm going to say, monsters down below, as loud as I can. I'm going to try and disengage by backing straight up.
Okay. Before you do that, though, I need you to give me a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on.
Okay.
How
So
about 21?
21. So as this creature starts to attack you, it's an overwhelming, overpowerful stench of death and horror. Luckily, you smell it and like, oh, but you steel yourself and you go, no, not today. And you're now, that's not going to do anything to you anymore. But you know that was, you fought off something that was going to be very unpleasant for your body. Yes,
Okay.
you're able to disengage and you're able to
I'm going to
run away.
get back to here, or as far back as I can go, and
So it's
draw
difficult.
my bow.
This is difficult terrain. So you can only
Yeah.
move, instead of 30 feet, you move 15 feet.
So 5, 10, 15.
Yep. You know, you're
Oh,
there
no.
5, 10. No, you can go.
No,
You
I'd
can
be
go
right
here if
there.
you want. You can go right there if you want. Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine.
As I'm backing up, I'm drawing my bow and getting ready to launch at him.
Okay. I want.
I don't know if I'll get it. I don't think I'm getting a shot off, but I'm getting it ready for the next go round.
With the
As I say, and I hollered.
disengage action, no, you won't. But as a rogue, you've got. Isn't it a bonus action, Kane? So
Yeah.
you can use your cunning action to disengage,
Yes.
and then you can actually attack.
Okay, so I can get back there and attack.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And it's dim light. Like you can see, it's a dim light in here for you. So the one in front of Oceanus, you can go ahead and attack.
All right. 8.
That will miss.
Oh, wait. Did it wrong. Because I got a person with one of my guys within 5 feet. So I get sneak attack. Let me hit that again.
That doesn't. That's just sneak attack damage. It's not. Doesn't add to your.
Okay. All right. And never mind.
Doesn't provide advantage, does it? I don't think. No.
No.
Okay. So that
All
one
right.
misses. That one misses, and lose an
Yep.
arrow, or it goes somewhere
Got
that
it.
you can't know where it is. Now I want Kane, Axel, and Legolas to give me a perception check. DC 13. Okay, good job, Legolas. DC 13.
First one is Kane.
Yep, you hear it.
Second one is Axel.
Okay, so all three of you hear him screaming. So go ahead and give me a. Go ahead and roll initiative. Select your token and roll initiative. Okay. Kane, Axel, Legolas. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do though is this guy's gonna go first. This other ghast, I'm gonna say it's a ghast, some kind of undead something, comes up to Oceanus and tries to slash her. And she actually needs to make a con save before. Oh no, not yet. He tries to slash her, but he misses. She just ducks out of the way. She dodges her trident. Next guy, this guy comes over here as well, and he tries to swarm Oceanus and tries to bite her. He misses as well. And then the last one is going to rush up here. Can't get very far because he's in water, and he doesn't do anything. Oceanus now says, "Screw this." Before the first thing she does, she has to do she's got a con save to make, which she just makes. Nice. Okay, I know she makes actually easily. And you guys see Oceanus. She's now surrounded by these creatures, and she immediately turns around, disengages, and ducks, goes into the water. And she goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She basically goes under and swims quickly away. Okay, now I'm going to let. Yep, Legolas, you can go.
You want me to re-roll initiative or just use that
Nope, you
11
get
I
11.
rolled?
11 is good. Yep. Oh, sorry, that
All
was the
right.
test. That was the test that you were doing. Yeah. So
I
sorry.
just wanted to make sure I had.
Go ahead and reroll a proper
I hope it
initiative.
comes out better.
There you go. 12.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go ahead.
So this is a door right here.
This is a door right here. Yes. And this down here is where they went to. This is the trap door on the bottom left. And they've gone down
That's
this.
going down.
Yes. That's where they are.
And I heard sounds of combat, or
No, I yelled, "Monsters down here!"
okay. Then I will move here and drop down the ladder if I can move that much.
Um, this ladder. Okay. So yes, you can. Yeah. Now, let me just double check.
It's like 15 feet of movement to get there, and however much to move down.
Okay. Hold on a second. So you can climb down the stairs. You can climb down this ladder and it's 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Can you put me on that level
You
so I
can
can
get to
see
the
what I
bottom. Yeah,
see?
you can get to the bottom here. You can't see much. It's dim light. The only thing you can see is Oceanus swimming through the ocean or through the water here. And again, it's not light here. Do you have you got dark vision?
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
Okay, which is how far can you see again?
60 feet in dim light. I can see as if I were in bright light,
30 feet.
and in darkness as if it was.
In darkness is what?
Let's see. You can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were in dim light. You
Right.
can't discern color or darkness. So it's 60 feet.
Okay, so
You should be able to see it all.
yeah, you know what? You can see it all. You can see there's dim light. You see dim light. Basically, yeah, Aravan is over here at the farthest mast, and he's trying to shoot at these gas. Yep, so you can see these guys.
Okay. Then I will cast Eldritch Blast at this one.
Okay.
Let's see, is like the first one I see.
Yep,
16 to hit.
that hits.
And actually, it is 7 damage because I have the Wand of the War Mage, which is the +1.
Okay, so it's 7 force damage. Is that what you said?
7 force damage.
All right.
Edit the. That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go to Axel and Kane, and then I'm gonna start the turn order again. Axel first, then Kane.
I think Axel is the only one in our party that does not have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so did we come down with lights?
He did. I think he put it out, or
Hmm.
somebody cast light on him.
No, I don't think there was any kind of light other than because we were up on top
Yeah,
in that other upper deck,
it's
so we
dusk.
had the light, the ambient light there.
Yeah, and now it's dark
And
here
then
because you're in. It's
I took the torch down to the second level, and I've extinguished the torch, so there's no light at all
yeah.
at this point.
I'm gonna let you, as a free action, I'm gonna let you assume that Axel would have lit a torch because he couldn't see anything as soon as Erevan left this level. So, do you want to have a torch or something else?
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll have Kane. No, Axel should hold it.
Yep. Okay. Remember,
And
he's got a sword and a shield
yeah,
and
I
a
think
torch,
he's
so he's gonna
dumping the
put it.
shield for the torch.
Okay, hook the shield on for the torch. Okay. Yep.
Uh, we know there's people behind this door, and they probably heard what you shouted. I feel like we should probably all stay together. I think Axel is going to jump down the ladder as well.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, and then 10 feet, and he can move 1 foot, 1 square away from the ladder if he wants.
Is the next level just to the left?
Yep. There you go.
Oh,
To the
perfect.
left. Yep.
Yeah. One up. And
No. He can get one. Like he lands here, and he can
oh,
go 5 more
gotcha.
feet one direction if he wants.
I guess he'll use dash for his action.
Okay.
And you said this was difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
And Kane will follow suit if he's.
Yep.
Is he right after?
Yep.
Okay. And action to dash. Okay.
Okay. Oops.
You're done.
Okay. Hold on a second, please. Okay. Oh, that was was not right. Okay, that's the action. All right, so we're going to start again. This guy is now and oh, please don't say that. Did I have? God damn it! Sorry, guys. Okay, so this guy goes. He goes. Okay, so he moves over here. He's right next to you, Erevan. He tries to hit you with his claws. 16.
That's it.
All right, so 8 slashing damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
7.
Okay, so what happens is you get this slash, you're like ah, and you're like, oh, you immediately can no longer move. You can no longer move, and I'm just going to double check to see if this is really going to happen.
This wasn't from the same thing as before, right?
Nope. This is
This is
not a
something
smell.
different?
It's no smell. This is like a slash by this guy.
Okay.
So okay. Yeah. So just give me a roll a 1d10. 1 to 3. No, sorry. 1 to 4 means you're going to fall. 1d10. So you're paralyzed, but you manage to, you're still on your feet. So you can't move, but you're still on your feet. So I'm gonna put that condition on you. I don't know what paralyzed condition is. Let's call it web. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's unfortunate. But Erevan, now you are
I
paralyzed,
can't do
so
anything.
you cannot do anything. That's interesting. And you've got, so you can count down. You got 1 minute. It's basically 1 minute counter. But what you can do this turn, give me another saving throw. It's your
Oh,
turn.
what do you
So
want?
a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Okay, so you get hit. You immediately freeze up, and then not today, not today, and you're no longer paralyzed. But that's your turn. So at least you're not paralyzed. That was a bit of a wasted opportunity, but at least you're not dead. Okay, this next guy, this 5, 10, 15, 20. He also comes up to you and tries to slash at you as well. He slashes you with a 10 and that misses, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Yeah, you're good. All right, Legolas, my Egolas. What do you want to do? Show me
Okay.
where you're going and or what you're doing.
Is this actually like a crate that's on the floor?
It's debris. It's that one's particularly there's a crate, sure.
I'm just gonna jump up on it as long as it's stable,
Yep.
so I get a little better view of everything.
Hmm.
And then the same one I shot before, I am going to shoot again. Actually, hold on.
This is the one you shot before.
Yep, hold
Yep.
on.
Okay.
Let's do something different. Um, I am going to cast shatter right about here.
Okay.
I will throw that up in the chat.
10-foot radius. All right.
And
So here. Yep.
DC 14 con save. We take 12 thunder damage.
So
Everything in that
you're
area.
actually going to do it on this guy, right? Because it's 10 feet. So you don't want to, I'm assuming you're not wanting
Yeah.
to hit Aravan. Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy,
Nice.
con save DC 14. Is that what you say?
DC 14 con save.
Okay. Fail. Pass. Pass. Fail. Guy in the top left failed. Bottom left, right failed as well. So what happens again if it's 12 thunder?
Um,
If they fail?
it is a 12 thunder damage
If they fail?
if they fail,
hmm
and half as much on a successful save.
Half as much if they're successful. So 6 if they're successful. Okay, yeah, you guys, you see a booming thunder wave. You see it right in front of you, Erevan, and yeah, they're
The
big.
little waves, like there's water in here, right? It's kind of
Yep,
flooded.
sort of,
Yeah.
sort of
So the
splash all
little
over the
waves,
place.
like kind of shoot out
Yep,
from that set point of origin.
yep,
That'll be my turn.
good. Yeah, they took some damage there. Axel, you're up.
Two.
Remember, it's difficult terrain.
That's his movement for that, right?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Axel is going to use his channel divinity, turn the unholy,
Mmm.
and each fiend or undead that he can see with or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If your creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Mm-hmm.
A turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions.
Nice.
Action
Okay.
only dashes or dodges if it can't move.
Fantastic. Wisdom saving throw, right? Okay.
Yes.
Starting with the top. What's the DC again?
I'm assuming to be charisma based. 12.
Okay, that guy makes it. That guy makes it. That guy makes it. Oh well, here's what happens. They all succeed.
Hmm.
And what you notice is two of them, they were like, and this sort of, they pulled what Erevan did. He thought something was going to happen, and he sort of steeled himself, and that effect is gone. All two of them, they basically like, so what, and the other two were like, and they are not turned. You see that you can tell that the regular turning, these guys are either they're pretty tough or um, it's not that it didn't work, it just didn't work for these guys. So
You
okay,
failed to turn them on, Greg.
yes, they're not turned on. They're still turned off. Off. What does he want to do now?
I think that was it.
Okay, Kane Arcatos.
Kane will move up to there, and he's going to cast Entangle, which is a 20-foot square.
Yep, it's your go-to, isn't it, buddy?
It is from the wand.
Nice. There you go.
So they need to make a strength saving throw. DC of it's slightly separate for the wand. DC of 13.
DC 13.
Mhm.
First one fails. Second one fails. Third one fails. fourth one makes it. So these, if they've failed, they're entangled. Is that right?
They fail, they are restrained.
They're restrained.
I think that's advantage on attack rolls against them and disadvantage on their attack rolls to other
Okay.
people.
If they break the entanglement and they move through, do they have to roll again?
No, but it is difficult. Yeah, the ground is difficult terrain. It already was though.
Yeah. Okay.
They
So
use an action to make another strength save to try to break free.
so this guy, this guy are restrained or entangled. This guy is not. Okay, so he is going to try to. You have to you break it with a strength saving throw or strength check
Yes, as an action.
of a DC 13.
Mm-hmm.
He makes it, and if he does that, he can move then, right? So
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
But that would be his action, right?
That's his action. Yeah, he can't do anything. Yeah, so he moves up. He's now in front of you here, Arvan. This guy, he also tries to break free, but he fails. He's still restrained, so he can't do anything. He can't. He can attack. He could attack, but he can't move right now. He can't move. Right? Restrained. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Oceanus. Oceanus goes 1, 2, 3.
The area in there is difficult terrain too. I don't know if you counted that, but
Yep. It's all difficult terrain. Oceanus, however, is swimming. She's in the 3 foot, and she just she's a fish in like a fish in water. She gets here. Hmm. And so she's got her trident out, and she walks over here. She stands up, walks over here with her trident, the one who's basically in front of you. And before she attacks, she looks over here and she says, "Guys, something here. Your thunder did something." And that's all she says. And she tries to attack this guy. Two-handed melee, 16, which will hit. But it doesn't do much damage, just 3 piercing. Okay, fine, but it did some damage. Oceana's holding her own. There you go. Now this guy who's in front of you who didn't have any damage tries to attack you again, Erwan. And with his claws, or slashing, 12 fails,
Miss.
correct? There
Miss.
you go. He goes, Ervan, it's your turn. You got surrounded by 3, but Oceanus is now helping out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my thief skill to disengage
Cunning action.
and move. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and then
That's your movement.
shoot back at this guy right here.
Okay. Go ahead. 9.
9.
That will miss.
Okay.
This guy who's restrained, he can attack
But at
with
disadvantage.
right?
Yes.
Attack at disadvantage. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to attack Oceanus, but at disadvantage. And that hits Oceanus. Oceanus takes some damage, but more importantly, it's got to do a con saving throw. Oh, just so you guys see Oceanus take a slash on her arm, and her body starts like shaking, and she sort of, and she's really slow to get the trident moving again. So she just, I mean, she almost went down. Legolas, my Legolas.
Okay. Can I see the one that attacked her, or
You can see the one.
actually, wait.
No, hold on. No, you can.
I can see that one, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can see that one. You
All
can
right.
see this one. This one's got cover. This one here's got
Yeah, I'm gonna
cover
shoot the one. I'm gonna hit the one that broke free from the entanglement with an Eldritch Blast.
with an Eldritch Blast. Okay,
23 to hit and 11 damage. That now includes the +1.
that includes the +1. Okay, great. Yeah, so that did some damage. 11, you said? Yeah,
11 damage.
that took some damage.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay,
No bonus action.
Axel.
Axel's going to move up 1, 2, 3, and he's going to swing Shatter Spike at the one that is restrained.
At the one who's restrained. Okay, that's with advantage. If they're restrained, you get
That's
advantage.
true.
Advantage. So try to
Yes.
roll again to see if it's a crit.
Nope.
Oh, close. Oh, so close. Okay.
19.
Yeah, so that's good. And you need to, I'm just gonna use the first damage though.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 5, so 13. Yeah,
And
you guys see Lego or you see Axel come in, big gash out of the chest of the first one restrained. Then what?
I was sorry, I was thinking, I think he's going to put one level of smite into that as well.
Hmm. Okay. So if you do that, that's a first level spell slot that's gone, and it adds a
Yep.
1d8. 1d8 or 2d8?
2d8.
2d8. Yep.
I think an additional one, though.
Hmm. Gonna put a 3d8 into him.
Yeah.
Okay.
3d8 radiant.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's a bit of a waste. So you basically slash him as he does it. This sort of holy aura gets a little bit more, but it's like, okay, well, it just made him glow and hurt a little bit. You put some salt, literally salt in the wound, but he's damaged. He's looking pretty bloodied. Axel want to do anything else?
Nope, that's turn.
His Axel only has one attack too, doesn't he?
Yeah, next level, I think he gets 2.
Right. Okay, that's Axel's turn. Very good. Kane, you're up.
And he's going to move up there.
Hmm.
He's going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on Axel,
Okay.
because it looks like he might be taking some damage. Just level 6.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're keeping him
And
almost.
that was the bonus action to cast Healing Word. Action cast Primal Savagery on the thing in front of him.
Okay. The thing in front of you.
Yeah.
1 acid damage.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Really? It was 1d10? All
It
right.
it
Well.
ain't
1d10.
it ain't much.
Roll the 1.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Exactly.
Very nice. Okay, good. Yep. All right. Now this guy who's in front of you, he's like, he sees you attacking him, and he tries to hit you. Tries to slash at you with a 9 that misses, I guess.
Yeah.
The guy behind here, he's still restrained, and he absolutely wants to be unrestrained, so he will do a strength check, and he will fail miserably, so he's still restrained. Nothing he can do. Oceana says, we get them, but who's gonna check that out? Is what she says, as she tries to attack the ghast in front of her again. An 8, which misses. Oh, hang on, he's restrained, so that's advantage, right?
Yep.
So it's a hit with the roll of 21 with the advantage. 7 piercing damage. Oh, and this one is impaled by the trident, and you see her gets it in and then pulls it out. And as she pulls out, it's a trident like a fish hook. It just yanks a whole bunch of flesh away from the um, from the ghast. What I did need to do though, two things we needed to do. I need to go back here, Kane. Axel and Kane both need to go and give me a con saving throw as you
First
jumped
one
up. And
is Axel.
Axel, oh dear. Okay,
Second one is Kane.
okay. So Kane, you smell. It's terrible smell, but you like put some stuff in stuff up your nose, like not again. But Axel is not enjoying this. So Axel is going to be poisoned until the start of its next turn. So the condition of poison applies to Axel. Yep, perfect. Thank you. Oceanus, I think our Oceanus already rolled and she was successful. Okay, now back to the ghast in front of Axel, and this guy is going to try to. When you're poisoned, it's what is it? Save it.
I think it's just you have disadvantage on ability
Disadvantage on
checks
ability
to save,
checks. Yeah,
but I'll check.
I'm sure that is too. He decides to go and bite Axel. He's gonna bite Axel, and he fails miserably. So I'm gonna just roll a 1d6. That's 1. No, he's fine. So he's okay, but he just whiffed at trying to get Axel. He missed him. Aravance, your shot.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to shoot at this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
You will get sneak attack for that.
Yep.
I had a feeling. So let me set that. Here we go. 18
That'll hit. Absolutely.
and a 9 and 7. 16.
Wow. Okay, so for which guy again? This guy right in front of Kane?
This guy right here.
16? Yeah, you see a shot go right through his sternum, like right through his shoulder, and there's ichor flowing out, and I see his tongue sort of like hanging out a little bit more. He's not in good shape. But also give me a perception roll, Aravan.
Okay.
No,
3.
no, that's persuasion.
Oh, sorry.
Hit the perception one. Should be better roll.
Perception. Oh, yeah, that one's got some goodies on it. 11?
Yeah, okay. Nothing special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, this guy who's also restrained tries to attack Axel. He's got disadvantage. Tries to use his claws. 9 misses, I guess.
Yep.
All right, Legolas, you're up again.
All right. I will shoot another Eldritch Blast at the unrestrained guy.
Yep.
Right
Unrestrained
here.
guy. Yep. Okay. Hits.
20 to hit.
And
11 more force
as
damage.
the Eldritch, what does the Eldritch Blast look like again?
It's like a blue a beam of crackling energy. So we'll call it blue. Just kind of zaps out,
Go, you
and
guys. It's kind of cool because it's dark in this. It's dark in this the hold, right? The cargo hold, and there's water on the floor, so you see this crackling go across, like the reflects off the water, and it lights up the entire cargo bay, and it hits them square on, and you see this horrific evil thing fall to the ground, completely dead. That was a
nice.
very it was one of those good solid deaths that you're like, okay, we can handle that. Okay, then what?
No movement, so that's my turn.
Okay, Axel.
Axel.
He's poisoned.
And
He's no
yep,
longer well. He's poisoned.
I assume he makes a save at the end of the
At the
turn.
end, it should be the beginning, but I did this late, so it'll be the end of the turn for him.
He's going to attack the restrained one, so
Okay.
it should cancel out, I think.
Yep, it'll be a regular attack.
Alrighty.
Hits
19 to
him,
hit.
basically cleaves him right through the sternum, and he also falls down dead as a doornail, as we used to say in the good old days. Okay, that's it, Axel. Axel, I want you to give me a perception check, please. As he
7.
does it, yeah, he looks over to the side and he swears, can't see it, but he gets a little glint of some kind of shiny blue something underneath some of this in the water and underneath some of this
Axel will yell at
debris.
Kane,
Yeah,
check over there, and I'll point over there.
that's what he says to Kane.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. Kane, you're up.
Kane's going to look over there.
It's easy when you got two characters. Give me a perception check with advantage. Ooh, you lucky. Okay, well, no, the DC was 10. So, so you find, so this thunder wave that that Legolas did. Legolas did the thunder wave, or was it? Yeah,
I think he did a shatter, but yeah.
shatter.
I did
So
shatter.
so it blew apart some of the debris, and it looks like it's also blown apart one of the crates that was over here. And there is a extremely unique looking blue metal lockbox. It's very large. It looks very heavy, but you can clearly tell this is what your patron was looking for.
I'll yell out to the rest of the group, found the box. Let's go. Let's see. There were no holes in the hole here, were
No,
there?
there are not. There's not.
Would I be able to pick up the metal box, or I need to wait for someone else to help me?
You can. Here's what you can do. You can try to lift it up. What is your strength? Your actual strength score?
9.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so really, okay. So you lift it up. You can barely lift it up, but you can definitely not move it anywhere. Okay, it is so heavy and bulky, it needs either a Titan or somebody else to help you with it. As you pick it up, um, as you pick it up, everyone in this room feels a massive some kind of shock, something boom has hit the ship, and you feel all through the ship a massive shock wave. Everybody, give me a deck saving throw, please. Everybody, and I'm going to get the gas to do so as well too.
First one is Kane, 10. Second is Axel, 15.
Okay, and Jeff, you did it. All of you managed to stay up, but you can feel the ship list. It basically, something has hit it, and over here in the front, you can see a massive tentacle that has breached the hull, and this ghast has fallen down. He's restrained and he's fallen down, and this ghast is still standing up, but it's having a hard time staying on its feet as well. So you don't know what it is. You can barely see it, but all you can hear is this ship is something's attacking the ship, and you see a massive tentacle going through the hold. That looks pretty dangerous and is really big. And with that, we are going to stop for tonight. You seem to have found this lockbox, but things about to get shit is about to hit the fan.
It's about to go down. Is
It's
that what you're
about
saying?
to go down. Maybe. We'll see.
Can we
And
can we maybe fit a long rest then?
Sure, yeah, I'll give you guys, if you want to have a long rest, you can hide next
Quick,
to the. Sorry, what Legolas?
you know what? Quick, somebody throw up Leoman's tiny hut. We'll be good.
You know that somebody would have wanted to do that in one of our other adventures. So, anyways, that was
Oh,
great, guys.
I know somebody.
You know somebody who would do that? Say, well, hey, Lehman's
Yeah,
tiny hut
we
doesn't
do.
have a bottom. I mean, it can be like a bubble, and we can just throw anybody in it, and throw anything. I'm sure we
Lehman's
could do that.
giant
We do a
hamster ball.
long. That's right.
Liam's giant submersible, right? Or yeah, or
Or like
bubble boy.
It's a
The old D&D
it's a
rope trick.
bathysphere.
What was that?
Yep, that too.
The old, if you look back in the old D&D, there's this thing called rope trick, and you basically climb up a rope
Yep.
into a null space, basically, and
Yep.
you're safe.
That's in 5th edition as well.
Yeah, have that there in 5th as well. Yep. There's people talk about that all the time. What were you saying there, Steve?
Oh, I was just saying, in one of my other games, we have a guy who likes to do a long rest like after every battle.
Yeah, you ain't getting one. I mean, again, shit's hitting the fan now.
So it's like we get about 18 hours of sleep a day.
I think rules is written, you're only allowed one per 24 hours.
True. That's true.
I think you're correct.
That is true. All right, guys. Thanks very much. What we'll do is we'll let yeah, nothing's done yet, so we're not getting XP. We're not doing anything yet. We do want to let Dave know what happened, but maybe people are feeling adventurous the next couple of days. Send a note to the team, and Dave can see it in Discord. Okay. And with that, I will publish this too. This is now going to be on real YouTube. So if you have people you want to just send them a note, see if we can get a couple views. And by the way, I'm not doing this. This is not going to be a money-making thing. This is more of a fun thing. So, but it'd be cool if we had some viewers. I mean, one of the other friends that who I play with, I don't want to get any. I don't want to try to compete with them at all. But let's see if we can get some more going on, and then we can sort of help cross-pollinate the other games. So, okay, guys, that's it. Have an awesome one, and good talking to you again.
All right.
Have a good one, boys.
Great seeing you.
Good seeing you.